Hi, welcome to the channel. I released a new album of music this week, and I thought I would record some quick notes to share alongside its release. The album is titled Statics, and it consists of 6 additional recordings for the Recursion Field series with the mixing board, as well as a longer, more processed piece titled Polynices. Following the lines of inquiry that I've been working along for feedback mixing and emerging artist, Statics focuses primarily on encounters with abstract sound. I think of each track as an object, a thing of noise, a static block of static. Some of these sound objects on the album are abstract, alien, creatureful, but there are several moments of artifice on the album where I'm playing with more figurative, natural sounds as well. In particular, atmospheric phenomena of wind and water manifest at several points throughout the album, although everything that you hear during the Recursion Field series is quite straightforwardly the mixing board. As a little bit of behind the scenes documentation for the album, here is the atmospheric patch that was used throughout the Recursion Field recordings. It sounds, as I have it here, a little something like this. The patch features 3 main components. Self-patched noise is heavily sculpted on 3 parallel EQ channels, 1 through 3, for different treatments of a noise blend. The crackles and pops that we hear come from the channel bleed and high frequency disturbance on channels 4 and 5, running into the aux sends. This is mostly pulling from the adjacent channels where the noise is happening, but some funky stuff is happening with the feedback on those channels to accentuate certain sounds there. And finally, the aux sends are set up like resonant filters, which further process and catch these other sounds. The crackles, pops, and disturbances from channels 4 and 5 here are a new technique for me. I think this is my first time showing it here on the channel. They have a variety of uses as a form of interference for the other mixing board channels, not just as straightforward percussive elements, but also for interrupting feedback on the channels that they're sent to. I use them for various effects on all of the Statics recursion fields, not just recursion fields 5, 8, and 10. Polynices is a longer, more structured noise piece inspired by the mythological figure of the same name. Polynices is fascinating to me as a character who changes so much in death, whose corpse effectively takes on a new story and power all of its own. The piece develops out of several different treatments or transformations of the same base material, which started as a single improvisation with the mixing board. These different treatments are mixed in and out to create a new structure that is partly determined by the base material, but is also a thing of its own. Regarding the structure of the result, I see Polynices as a sort of meditation or thematic poem. It is sectioned, ordered, but not narrative. It is not a track of symbolic correspondence between elements and ideas, but the figure of Polynices, or more specifically his corpse, is intended to haunt the piece throughout its various movements. Altogether, I see this album as a conclusion of a trilogy that started around 15 months ago with my first album, Feedback Mixing. I hope that folks listening to the three albums are able to perceive a variety of different resonances and connections across them. As a collection, I think they map out my thinkings on noise, encounters with abstract sound, and the capabilities of the mixing board as a feedback instrument. Statics is out now on my Bandcamp. If you would like to listen to it, the link is in the description. I hope you enjoy.